Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Friday, September 5th, 2025. Let's rock. Okay, in the spot market, we have gold up $7 to 3,551 and silver up 6 cents to 40.64. In the futures market, the October futures 40.96, December futures 41.35. So we have futures declining and spot price up. A little divergence there to keep your eye on. As I said yesterday, I probably wouldn't be buying yesterday. I would wait for the dip. I think, I'm just guessing here, but I think they're going to take a run at 40 bucks silver, try to break it, bust some stops, and then have an immediate reversal. That may or may not happen, just my thought today. If we get a dip down to 40 or a little below 40, I think the cavalry will come in and buy everything they can. Okay, the gold-silver ratio is 87.23. And still looks like it wants to go lower to me. The 10-year yield is dropping again. Okay, more rate cuts on the table, and the long end is cooperating. 4.14 on the 10-year Treasury. That means mortgage rates will be coming down a little bit, but I don't know if this is going to last. I'm a little surprised that short-term rate cuts are dropping the 10-year bond. Of course, people are expecting in a few minutes here a weak labor report. The Fed saying, Powell saying that he's focused more on the labor market than he is on the 3% inflation market, inflation rate. 3% inflation means every 3 years you've lost 10% of your purchasing power. Over 10 years, you've lost, between a half and a third of your purchasing power. So surprising acquiescence on Powell's part that inflation is not important. Nonetheless, the market is buying it, and the 10-year is dropping at the moment. We'll see what happens in about 12 minutes when the labor report comes out, if you can believe it. Dollar is taking a hit today, down 0.373 to 97.89, and looks like it's going to be marching lower here for a little bit. Lower dollar ought to mean higher commodities, and it does. Copper up 4 cents this morning to 461. I like that. Platinum up $6 to 1,378. This is in the futures market. The base metal fund that I own is down today after being up hard yesterday, down 11 cents to 1979. We have got gold miners, GDX. Okay, the basket of gold miners is up 39 cents to 64.96. Nothing stops that train, it looks like. In the economic calendar, all we got left is the U.S. unemployment report, hourly wages, and that'll be out in about 10 minutes. I'll let you know what that comes in at. Things could change dramatically after that report drops. In the pre-market, we're back in the greed category at 57. Nonetheless, Dow futures down 106 as people protect themselves for the upcoming economic release. S&P futures up 7, NASDAQ futures up 115, and Bitcoin surprising everyone with a big bid and resumption of its bullish trade. Bitcoin is up 1,775 to 112,470. Predicting more stock market rallies, I suppose. Before we get on to the deals of the day, welcome all new members, subscribers, and people just passing by. I always appreciate a thumbs up for what I'm doing here. I'm sponsored by No Bullion Dealers. And I'm on the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, where you can click all these links and find exactly what I'm looking at. Before we get on to that, the question of the day is, would you ever consider investing in silver shot? Okay, I've bought this several times in the past. It's always been a good quality product. And the thing to know about 100 ounces of silver shot is the dealers will buy it back from you at a higher price then they would buy a 100-ounce bar. Yeah, silver shot is always in demand. And you could make, you could logically say, I'm only going to stock silver shot, even if you don't pour silver. So would you ever buy silver shot? This one here is 42.71. Of course, if you use those credit cards I recommend, you'd be out the door pretty close to $41 an ounce. And it's a big purchase nonetheless, but high quality, nice silver shot. Would you buy it or wouldn't you? And that would mean if you had the money, of course. If you're buying smaller amounts of silver or gold, then you clearly wouldn't buy that. Okay, let's get on to the deals. 1/100th gold bar is $45 today at SD Bullion. 1 gram gold in assay, $134 at bullion.com. 1 gram gold new customer deal at bullion.com, $114. A 1/10th gold eagle over at Safe Haven Metals is janky website, $3.85. We have got a 1/10th gold maple at $3.87 at Summit Metals. The ducat, 0.1106 ounce of foreign sovereign gold, $4.03 at bullion exchanges. We got a 1/4 ounce gold eagle at $9.31 at Safe Haven Metals. The 5 gram gold bar this morning is $6.08, about 120 a gram there for gold in assay. A 10 peso is a little pricey at $8.79. I'd prefer to get the $5 US commemorative at $8.77, about the same weight on both. That's over at APMEX as long as it lasts. 10 gram gold in assay, pretty cheap at $1,184 over at Summit Metals. Why so cheap? Because Americans hate metric, but they love gold eagles, and they are paying up for a 1/2 ounce gold eagle over at Safe Haven, $1,815. That'd put you at $36.30 melt on that 1/2 ounce gold eagle. You'll probably lose money on that when you take it back to the dealer. Let's move on to a 1 ounce gold eagle. That is $3,599 at bullion exchanges. Not a bad price. They're bringing back their better prices on big U.S. gold. The buffalo, which often carries a higher buyback price at the dealer, is $3,670 at Monument Metals. The big 1.85 ounce proof gold set, $6,840. That was $6,300 just a blink ago. Let's move on to Krugerrand, and they say it is below spot. It is 3,558. Spot is actually 3,550, so it's $8 above spot for any reasonable people that don't make up their own numbers. Okay, let's keep going, but that's still a good buy. Let's move on to the gold below spot page at bullion exchanges. Well, there's that Krugerrand. The one with abrasions is actually more. I like the ducat, the 100 Corona. I like the 100 Corona, 3,487. And here we got a beat up St. Gaudens. I wouldn't buy that. Get the pretty ones, guys. You'll keep it forever and you'll love it. And there's more Krugerrands. Okay, that's it for the gold below spot page. Let's go to, what do we want to do? I don't know. Platinum bar, cheapy platinum bar out of assay, $14.35 this morning. What's the buyback price on that? Probably about $13.50 or so. Here is that 25 gram platinum pack, $13.83 over at Golden Eagle. We'll try to find that cheaper on eBay today. Palladium, I'm not investing in palladium, not even interested in it. Silver Eagle is $43.75 at Summit Metals. Best price I can find. Cull's about $1 cheaper. Green light is on. I sure hope we take a crack at 40 today. There's lots of good articles here to read about why you want to own silver right here, right now. A BU silver maple is $42.67 at BU at bullion exchanges. They are restocked. Probably with your silver that you've been selling to them at $4 back a spot. $43 kangaroo at Hero Bullion. Everything is BU unless I say otherwise. A Britannia at bullion exchanges, $42.43. Not a terrible price. Let's just keep going here, and we know the libs are not really out yet. And what do you want to know about Superman? Superman is, the images are up of the packaging. And look at the cheesy packaging on the 1 ounce metal. Metal. Look at the cheesy packaging. Oh my God. That is terrible. On the bright side, they are numbering the COAs. I would not buy the 1 ounce, not in a million years, but I do like the 2.5 ounce. 2.5, let's see if it pops right up here. Comic Art 2.5 ounce metal. I am picking up a few of these, and I think they've still got a few thousand to sell. But I do think this packaging is much more impressive, and that would be the one I would buy if I was going to buy one. I think it'll probably sell out by Christmas, and there could be a little appreciation there. But that numbered COA and whatnot, I like that one. I think the gold will sell out as well, but you'll never get your money back, I don't think. Okay, and you know the sunflowers rock. Let's see, Costco this morning. They have got what? They have got silver bars. I like the dragon bar at $4.49. And we got the 1 ounce bars at $3,619. Use your executive club membership and a 2% rebate credit card to get yourself a smoking deal on those, probably around or even below spot. Even though spot is high, I mean, they can't help that. So Costco also initiating 1 hour blocks for executive club members where you can shop before the pillaging hordes get there. Maybe get in there and clean out their silver. Some people are saying they're mispricing their silver in the store, and wouldn't that be sweet? Okay, 90% junk is 28.85 over at Monument Metals, and in a large lot over at Bullion Exchanges, 28.6. Oh, the small lot's bigger than the large lot now. But we're finding it cheaper on eBay every single day, so buy it there, guys. Here we have the spot deal I sent out yesterday to subscribers of the website, and that is 40.86 for beat-up silver rounds. You can buy that any day of the week if you do want to buy today. If we can get a dip down to $40, maybe you get them for $40. It'll be like you didn't miss the rally. Let's see. So what else do I want to show you? I think that's the one to probably get this morning. Over at Golden State Mint, you will be paying $41.64 for brand new rounds. What else do we want to look at? The half kilo is still there. They only got a couple and they can't sell them. Shipwreck silver looks like it's beat up as well. So I would just get the rounds, but that's interesting. I don't know, maybe if you could clean it up, maybe you could resell it to somebody that wants to collect that. Kilo is going for $13.33 at Monument Metals. We got silver down 15 cents now because they're following the futures market, not the spot market. Look for a rug pull this morning. I'm just, with the dollar down, silver ought to be up, but we could have a little surprise rug pull. I've seen it before. It's not out of the question. 100 ounce bar is 41, my eyes are going, 41.27 at Monument Metals. And here's something to lust after, a 5 kilo Geiger Elemental square bar. I don't know if these are brand new or what, but look at that. 5 kilos would be about 150 ounces. Wouldn't you love to hold that in your hands? It's only $7,000 this morning, and the buyback price is very generously $6,000 at the dealer. So don't think for a minute, you couldn't lose money on that, but wouldn't you like to have it? Oh, God. Okay, Geiger is such a popular brand, guys. Anytime you can pick up Geiger at the LCS, you just, at a reasonable price, you just want to grab it. Any of their bars, their pressed bars, their cast bars, etc. Okay, and I'll skip the picks of the day right now. And we have technical difficulties at the BLS. Well, yeah, they're firing everybody, so they're going to be like, I don't want to push the button. I don't want to push the button. I don't want to get fired. Anyway, so I don't have that report for you just yet. Let's keep going. We're on eBay. We're going to find some better deals over on eBay using our Executive Club membership and our 2% rebate credit card. I mean, our 3% rebate credit cards, PayPal card, American Express, Everyday Cash. Links on the website. Check out through PayPal. Come on, BLS, get your report out. Let's try to find some cheap eagles before everybody buys them. We got, what do we got here? We got culls from bullion.com, 43.40, 43.40 would put you out the door pretty close to 42 on culls. If you want some BU Eagles, you're going to pay 44.50, about 43 out the door. I'd like to do a little better. Probably beat the dealer by about $1 there on that one, but let's go to a larger lot. Here's Rick Santelli. We got the culls at 43.24, about 42 out the door, and we got the BU from a good seller, 44.50, about 43.20. Let's do the math on that while Rick talks about the labor reports. 44.52, 44.52 times 0.97 with those good credit cards. Pay them off immediately. 43.18 is going to be your price on a big lot of Silver Eagles, and that'll beat the dealer by close to $1. August non-farm payrolls, 22,000. Whoa, versus a $75,000 estimate. A $75,000 estimate, 1/3 of the estimated jobs. Holy moly. Well, that's what the market wanted. They wanted everybody fired so stocks can rally and the big boys can make a bunch of money. Let's go see what that is doing to metals. That should lower rates and that should raise metals. Gold up $6. Silver down a penny now, so we got a fight here right around a 40.50. Revised payrolls for July, 79 versus 73. No news there. Nobody better revise anything at the BLS if they like their government payola. Okay, let's keep going here. Maybe we'll find something good while the market sorts out. Dow is down 110. I think the market's going to like people getting fired, which is so sick. Let's do the maples. Tube of 25 maples, 1,089. And not too bad. Let's do Britannias. 25 Britannias, 1,089. Whoa, what happened here? 25 Kangaroos, 1108. Looks like 1,089 is going to be our best price. Let's look at the cheat sheet and see if we can figure out what 1,089 is. Oh my God, I'm $50 off the chart, guys. So let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 38 to 30. Oh my God, that's going to be like 42. So no deal, no sale. Let's go on to junk. That's what you ought to be buying today because that's the best deal. The small sellers are selling it cheaper. Don't buy zero feedback. Here's a smaller seller, 100% feedback, and he's got some weird junk on the table. Dimes. I like dimes over quarters. He's got $7 shipping, so that's going to be about 29 times face. That'd be about 28 times face out the door. That'll beat the dealers by 25 to 50 cents. So you could buy that one. Okay, let's go to a big lot. A big lot of junk. Ooh, cheaper. Big seller and good feedback. $10 shipping. Oh, those are those Benjis that look clean to me. Somebody has polished those, but I think I'm okay with that. 28.5 puts you out the door at about 27.7, which would be, let me do the real math so I don't screw it up. You may want to buy this. 28.7. Okay, times 0.97 with a good credit card. If you don't have one, get one. 27.83 divided by 0.715. This is going to be in the 39s. 38.93 on junk. Okay, with spot at 40.50. So that's $1.50, over $1.50 under spot. That's a better deal than you can get even from the YouTube shops that I recommend, like Vermilion. So I do think these are cleaned or polished, so they'll be pretty and shiny, but they won't have any numismatic value, so you're just buying junk here. And I don't think the dealers will care. I don't think they'll care, actually. That's a question for Brian. Hey, would you care if somebody sold you junk that was cleaned? I don't think so. He's melting it, so why would they care? You can give those out as Christmas presents. The kids would like them. They're pretty when they're cleaned like that, but they just lose all numismatic value. Okay, and S&P is up 14. Market like that. Yep, they love you getting fired. That's their favorite thing, is firing people over in our capitalist society. Let's see, and of course I like capitalism, and I wouldn't want to be a socialist country where they protect your job, even when you stop coming to work. But there is a balance somewhere in there, isn't there? Well, let's see. Okay, 29.9 on Merck's, that kind of pricey right there. Let's keep going here to the cheapest kilo. Cheapest kilo is going for 1345, about 1300 out the door. Beat the dealer by 30 bucks. Your vintage bar of the day. Doggone it, did somebody buy this? Bloody hell, that was a good damn bar. Okay, that was a NTS bar. It was 500 bucks. It was way too cheap, and I should have bought it, but I didn't. All right, well, I don't think that link is working. Oh, it came up. There it is. There's a vintage bar, beautiful pour lines, serial number, and I think this is a vintage bar. Pretty sure it is. I've seen it on mineral exchanges. So I like that at 500 bucks. I like that a lot. I'm glad that came up for you. There is the big boy of the day is a 100-ounce bag of shot. Buy that any day of the week. Okay, 1-ounce rounds. Let's see, 41.60, pretty close to 40 out the door. Small lot of rounds, 41, pretty close to 40 out the door. All right, if you want to buy those, click those links. If you click the links on my website, that helps support my channel to bring this to you every single morning. Here we have a 100-ounce bar as cheap as $41.49 minus 3%. Moving on to the Army Privy Eagle. Those are going for $159. Is that... Oh, that's awfully cheap. What's wrong with you? You're a scam is what's wrong with you. Let's zero feedback seller, $235, and the milk spotted Army Privy is gone, thank God. $235 now, coming up nicely now that everybody has sold theirs. We have got 230 for sale, so still quite a few, but I think that probably has some legs. The 70s, I don't think those are pricing out any higher than they were initially. 355, yeah, they were 370 or so when they first came out. So the raws sell them for appreciating better than the 70s, in my opinion. Okay, we're going to get on to the gold here. I'm just going to take a little teeny break for a cup of coffee. Hold on. Okay, let's do the Eagles this morning. A 1/10 gold Eagle, as cheap as... who are you? 1/10 gold Eagle. I think this has been here for a while. I don't know, about 375 out the door. Let's move on to a 1/4 ounce gold Eagle. 1/4 ounce gold Eagle as cheap as... Got to get past the zero feedback sellers. Here's a small guy selling a proof for $9.50. That would be about $9.20 out the door. 1/4 ounce gold Eagle for $9.20. How does that stack up? Hold on. 1/4 ounce gold Eagle at the dealer is selling for $9.31. That'd save you $11, and it'd be a proof gold Eagle to boot. I like that. I like that. That's pretty. I can't recommend a seller necessarily with only 100 feedback, but I like this deal. I mean, me personally, yeah, I would buy that, but I can't recommend it to you because I like the bigger sellers. Let's do a 1/2 ounce gold. Why don't I have 1/2 ounce gold Eagles? Here's a 1/2 ounce gold maple. That is going for $19.13, and if we do Eagle, EAGLE, and cheapest 1/2 ounce gold Eagle. Oh, why did I get a 1/10? I want a 1/2 ounce. Oh, they're going to make me work for it here. 1/2 ounce gold Eagle. I guess there's a 5 in the title. Is hold on one second. Doggone it. There's always something slows me down. Let's go for here we go. Let's do that. All right, 1/2 ounce gold Eagle, $17.75. No, that's a 1/4 ounce gold Eagle. Boy, I'm not having much luck here. There is a small seller, fair feedback. What do you got? 1/2 ounce gold Eagle, 1800. And 1800 times 97% would put you at about 1750. on a half-ounce gold eagle. Half-ounce gold eagle going for 18.15. Wow, save 65 bucks. Oh, that is good. That is good. I'll have to put a link to that in the description box. Okay, so that was smoking right there. Um, where was I? Right here. Okay, that was a good deal. I'll put a link in the description box to that one if you want to pick that up really cheap. The 1.85 proof gold set, and I think you could buy gold right here, guys. I don't see that you have to wait on gold. I mean, gold could drop 30 bucks. Silver could drop $3, you know. I mean, that could always happen on silver. I don't think it'll ever go below 38 again, and it may not spend any time around 40. So you can watch for opportunities, but gold is just going to go higher. Let's see, hourly earnings. Rick Santelli says right on target at 0.3%. Oh my God, we made 0.3%, guys, as inflation is ripping money out of our wallets. Look at the price on this, 67.48. Beat the dealer right out of the box. Zero feedback seller. Can't do it. Sorry. 6,900. He will take a best offer. It's a good seller. And you'd be out the door at about 6,700. That'd beat the dealer as well. That's a 1997. Ooh, sweet. Is that the one with the Roman numerals? Oh, gosh. I think that's a collectible set. So you could do that one as well if you got big, big, big money. Cheapest Krugerrand. Can we get one below spot? Is going to be not a half Krugerrand. Cheapest Krugerrand is going to be 36.25. He's a good seller. 36.25. I don't like the look of that Krugerrand. What is it about that I don't like? I don't like the look of that Krugerrand. 36.70 from a big dealer. Well, let's move on. You can get it for spot at the dealer. So how about a $5 commemorative? How cheap can we get those? $8.80. What happened to my $8.50? How about 20 franc? Maybe get a better deal on those for Silver Hair Stacker. Check out his channel, guys. Silver Hair Stacker. He's got a good channel. He does a lot of eBay flipping, garage sale flipping. It's a great channel. Great guy, too. Let's see. 702 for a rooster. That'll be out the door at about 680. And that is about 0.1867 ounces of gold for 680. I'll let you do the math on that. All right, anything else I want to show you? The Big Daddy 50 peso is always good. The 50 peso is going for 44.58. On that one, you would take about, I don't know, you'd be about 4,300 out the door on the 50 peso. The Laser Privy Eagle is going for $168 now. This thing is losing steam fast. I don't know what's wrong with the Laser Privy. It ain't doing what I thought it would do. But it is the least desirable of the 1 ounce releases recently. The 1 ounce gold is going for $51.75, a little cheaper here. The Silver Liberty Sunflower is going for $189. These prices are coming down. This is new. Didn't see the prices coming down. I guess more people are getting them and more people are selling them. This guy sold 33 at $189. He is registry coins, and I would check if he has graded versions. If he has graded versions, then you might surmise that he is he's sorting his coins by best to worst. There are quality problems on this coin. There are quality problems on the laser. There are quality problems on the Army Privy. Just so you know, if you get one of the bum ones, send them back. Don't get those out of circulation, please. Okay, and with the 25 gram, look at that. They're selling that for $1,600? No. See, sponsored listings will come up first, and you'll get screwed. You got to skip the sponsored listings. And 1363, that beats the dealer, and let's go into that. That's BGASC. This is the one I bought a little while ago. I was happy I did it. Worth more individually than they are in the 25 pack. 1365 on this one, you would take 40 bucks off. You'd be at about $13.25 on that. I paid about $12.50 for mine, but Platinum is perking up lately. That's not a bad buy. Here's stuff in my eBay store if you're looking for something. I just listed these little Germania bars. I had two, so I listed a a 20 pack of the 1 ounce chiclets, and they're expensive, but what the heck? That's the first year, if that matters to you. Okay, let's keep going there. And Star Privy Eagle is going for $50, $44. Oh, that's $53. Really surprised by that. I got to sell mine. I think I paid 45 for mine, which was way too much at the time. Okay, some other stuff you can buy and ways to refine your bars. And the Amex card is the bomb. PayPal card is the bomb. Amex will pay you money back when you use it. They'll give you a bonus, and that is 3% cash back. Check out through PayPal. Also works at the U.S. Mint, on Amazon, at the grocery store. PayPal card only pays the 3% when you check out through PayPal, which you can also do at the U.S. Mint if you're making big purchases there. Set that up for the U.S. Mint. Quicksilver card, just a great general all-around card, 1.5% cash back. And the Saver card is my new favorite, 3% cash back at the grocery store. Anything new in the picks of the day? I don't have time. I've gone on too long. And what do we got here in the chat room? Don't forget the chitty chat room. Oh, yeah, and you can buy me a cup of coffee if you like what I'm doing here. It's all free to you. Or you can join the membership. 41 people in the membership now. Thank you very much for joining. And you guys have access to my silver bars, a new bar every month at $2.50 over spot. Just email me if you want one of those. And thank you for joining the membership and supporting my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. And don't forget the chat room. There's always good stuff going on in the chat room, which I have found. There it is. And in the chat room, what are we talking about? Oh, I don't know. They're talking about... did you get a sunflower? Yeah, of course I got a sunflower, a gold and a silver. Yeah, here's Rosie says he almost bought one of those 5 kilo bars $1,000 ago. You know, it is for you really, really rich guys out there that want something to pull out of your safe and show your brother-in-law. You know, that's kind of what that's for. Okay. I don't know, just more dialogue in here, and they often come up with good deals. Recently, they cleaned out GovMint on some coupon code they had going there. GovMint, not a place I would typically shop or recommend, but watch the chat room, and they'll give you some good deals in the chat room. They are at the micro deal level, and they are working it every single day. That's all I have for you today, and we'll check spot one more time. Let's see if we can get that dip to $40. Nah, silver up 43 cents. I'm sorry, guys. That was it. That was it. They had it punched down for a little bit, and here it rolls. We aren't going to get the dip. I'm sorry. And that happened in the course of this 40-minute video. So sorry. And gold up $33. Okay, I was wrong. But anyway, it's going higher. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you appreciate this. Share this with friends if they're paying too much for silver and gold. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.